Welcome to Super Chats. I'm Nick.
I'm Cameron.
I'm Carlos.
And this week, we missed like a whole week of news, but we're definitely not going to catch up right, so let's just do what we can.
We're drowning in content, and none of us had any time to do anything about it.
No. I didn't even have time to watch my Oshi's concert. I'm sad.
I'm feeling pretty employed right now, boys. I'm feeling pretty employed.
Yeah, perhaps overemployed is the term.
Yeah.
There's a whole subreddit about that, but that's for people that work multiple jobs, I guess.
I was told this job was supposed to be very, very low part-time with optional hours beyond that, and it has been overtime every week since I've been hired.
That happened to me when I worked at Eaton Park, the place for smiles.
Ooh, the smiley cookies.
Oh, yeah, my current job. Yesterday was an 11-hour shift, which is fun.
That sounds like the place for frowns.
I was frowning, especially at the end of that. Though, to be fair, I had like one last Zoom call with my manager, and I can tell she was also on her fucking edge, and she just went, it's the first time I saw her genuinely crack. We got to the end of shift, and she went, I need to decompress. I bet you do too. Go get dinner. I'm sorry. So I was like, we're kind of all on the same page.
A couple months ago, I was on call, and I got a high price ticket as I was leaving work, which means I had to turn around and go back to my desk and sit down and start working again. And I didn't stop working that day until midnight. And I worked a solid 16 hours that day. So I know how you feel. I've been there.
Bro.
It's terrible.
That was what was nice about the interview last week, is we were able to get some people on who aren't as defeated. They were enthusiastic.
Oh, no.
They were happy. They wanted to be
true.
here.
That was really nice. Thank you again to everybody who came to the podcast and hung out last week. It was really good to meet all of the cows and to hang out with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
It was a very moving time.
Yeah,
I like
the now 2 interview episodes we've done have definitely been some of the most fun we've had with this show.
Yeah, I'm thinking we
Absolutely.
refocus soon. Because I really enjoyed the interviews a lot. And then I sat down this week and I was like, that's a lot of news.
It's what's even worse to consider is I wanted to bullet point with this. We're recording on Tuesday and it's not yet April Fool's. So by the time you are all going to hear anything of our April Fool's coverage, it's going to be like 2 weeks out from April Fool's. So it's like, sorry. You're going to get to hear it again, though. Sorry.
We'll all get to reminisce and laugh. It'll be fine.
We have kept this schedule for like years. You're used to it.
Very probably. If you've been around,
They're going to
years,
announce like 5 graduations tomorrow, and it's not April Fool's. It's April serious.
I really hope not. That'd be very upsetting.
It's the fucking Wednesday curse, dude. I turned into a ghost for a second.
That's all right. Hey, Cam, didn't you put in for us to do a panel at that thing, potentially?
Yeah.
What was our thing for that? Or concept?
I was suggesting the concept was, since I figured not a lot of people are suggesting games there, I realized I didn't really know what kind of panel to run because I feel like I don't really have any information to offer that's that interesting. I feel like most of the panels I could run is like common knowledge, and this is a specialty con, so they know who Doki Bird is. She's there. So what I figured, I was like, we should do what we did on like 2 episodes of our podcast and do the Price is Right VTuber merch edition.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Like, I thought of that and I genuinely went, that's one of the best ideas I've ever had. we should apply to do this, and it will be easy to run, and it will be fucking funny. I want to hear an audience lose their shit when they see what some of this stuff's being charged for. Not like official VTuber merch. I'm talking, we're looking at eBay scalpers and how stuff is being resold. Because I don't really want to make fun of what VTubers sell their merch at.
No, that's kind of a harsh thing. That's up to every individual, anyways. And frankly, if you can charge the big bucks, then sometimes you kind of have to, you know.
The merchandise gets sold at a higher price because it's what you're doing is you're supporting the talent you enjoy, and the merch is just a nice thing you're getting in exchange. Like for the most part, merch is nice, custom-made knickknacks. It's acrylic stands and etc.
Yeah, I mean it's a combination of wanting to support them, and also, despite the fact that some VTuber merch can be sold in large quantities, the majority of it is not selling enough to be considered big retail bulk.
Yeah.
So you are paying a lot more for it, no matter
exactly.
what. Just from the beginning.
Yeah, if they're
There's just not a way
selling
to-
100 plushies, then the margins aren't going to be the same as Squishmallow selling 100,000 plushies. So that's going to be a very different ballgame.
Not everyone gets to have a Squishmallow.
It's true. Only Henya, she gets a Squishmallow. I feel like that's appropriate. Buy your Henya Squishmallows now. Parentheses to be determined. All right, so we said there's a bunch of VTuber news. I don't know. It's really just Carlos this week. This is Carlos the episode
It's Carlos.
because
It's Carlos the show.
I took like 7 notes and I was like, that's somewhere to start. And then like I looked back later and the document was filled out and I was like, good enough, whatever. Like
I was last week was really rough, and then the weekend is kind of a blur. I had a friend over, and when I have a friend over, I usually don't watch streams and VODs. We did watch 2 movies. One of them was In Bruges, which I have been hearing for a long time is very good, and it is pretty good.
I really liked it.
So Carlos, come on, big man.
Yes.
What do you want to start with? You know what, Carlos? Carlos, I haven't looked at the notes. Can I be honest with you? I haven't looked at the notes yet. Is the first item like a banger?
Yeah, I would say that.
Okay, because if it wasn't a banger, I was going to suggest let's shake things up and start with one of your favorite stream moments and just say fuck you. But you know what? It sounds like you're confident, Carlos. So tell me about it. Tell me about your.
I mean, it's pretty hard to pass up our opening topic of the Drawn to Dawn concert.
Yeah, I guess that would be a banger.
Yeah, it's probably, as far as the whole community goes, one of the biggest things that's happened, not only this past week, but also this past, like, year. You know, big concerts are big news in the VTuber space, and there's none bigger than what Hololive has been doing, so.
Big Hololive. Well, Carlos, did you see this concert?
I did see the free portions.
All right, Carlos. Using my psychic projection beam, I assume we didn't get Ina's newest song in the free section.
You mean Taco Takeover?
Takeover. There's no way they gave us that in the free section.
Well, you will be happy to know they did.
Good heavens. What generosity, Carlos. Carlos, how hard did this song that I specifically like an inordinate amount bang? It's the next Doggy God Street. They made us wait, but it's here.
Oh man, it's like watching it with the music video. It's already one thing, but now you get to experience it with the live feel.
Mm-hmm. The chanting of the audience.
Yes, because she definitely had audience participation in mind. Like whenever she was making this, it really feels like that.
It has a chant built into it. That's like half the point of it.
Yeah.
like 2 weeks ago, I got recommended a video that's called "The History of the Ina Chant," and I went, "It is her name 4 times." And what I learned is, it's a Japanese pun. Are either you aware of it?
Not
I'm
really.
not aware of this.
On top of being her name, Ina's can also be interpreted as a verb. So when it's kind of like saying buffalo, 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 buffalo. That's a concurrent sentence in English. Saying Ina, 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 Ina in Japanese kind of just means, oh, thank goodness, Ina is here. So it is a pun. And it was her intro until like 2022, where she just kind of stopped for no reason. It was a very comprehensive history. But yeah, it's good. I didn't realize the chant had like deep history, deep hooks in the taco verse.
Well, now we know. And knowing is half the
Look at
battle, G.I.
that.
Joe.
Look at me contributing. I'm going to have a banana chip. Nummy.
All right, but Mayoshi was in here too. In fact, the whole first day was basically Kiara Day. And then they had Ina Day on day 2.
Yes.
You know why? Because I assume they flipped a coin and that's how it ended up. I don't know.
I assume.
Ollie really likes Kiara. She's on my side. She wants to eat Kiara's pussy.
Oh, wow.
That clip was so... I love Ollie so fucking much.
There's like 5... I saw like a whole 5-6 minute compilation of Ollie just freaking out.
Yep.
Dude, I saw
Ollie...
the 20 seconds.
Is something else.
Ollie likes pussy more than I do.
She's a big fan. She's a big, big fan.
And she made sure to let everybody know on her live stream.
I didn't know she could be that frank. Like, usually, like, everyone's trying to be a little bit guarded or a little bit silly. And then Ollie just fucking says it over her whole damn chest.
Yeah.
You can trust Ollie not to beat around the bush, but she will eat it.
Put that on a plaque?
Put that on Garm. It's for like the 7 people that watch this podcast as well as the Speed channel. Anyway, Kiara got a new outfit. It's a dirndl. And I think I'm saying that completely incorrectly. See last week's episode, Heidi Heider said it correctly at that point. Because she also wears one. It's a very nice outfit. That's a short skirt. Wow, that cut is very low. I like it. Again, as we learned last week, the most beautiful outfit a woman can wear, or the most flattering. I can't remember exactly how she said it.
The most flattering. You nailed it.
Most flattering. Okay. Damn, it looks good. I understand Ollie's reactions. Kiara's Mayoshi for a reason. She sang Hinatori Sparks and the Great Wanderer combined with Fever Night in a medley form. So I recommend you go check out Mayoshi's contribution to this. And then also, of course, check out Ina, who sang Taco Takeover, as mentioned. That was her opener. And then she hit up Dead Ma'am's Chest. And then she hit us with Palette. So she did a little bit more variety there. Though, to be fair, I believe Ina has 2 songs that she has made. So
Yeah. So Ina, so Kiara has like actual
Kiara
full
has 2 albums.
songs. Yeah.
So
She can sing whatever she wants. Ina is a little more limited, so she picked some good songs from other Holo talents to do instead.
Cameron, are you Googling? Are you validating? Are you checking? What are you doing over there with that phone that I can see the corner of?
Nothing.
Okay.
Hang on. Okay, she has an album.
That's an EP.
That is 7 songs.
That's an EP. That's an extended play if I've ever heard one.
This is the era of Spotify. This is practically prog.
No 20-minute jazz odysseys. We've talked about this.
If a fucking VTuber ever puts out a prog rock album, like, I'm gonna flip my shit.
There's a whole fucking group of people over on Twitch that I guarantee are working on that. If Eva Ananova puts out a Midwest emo album, then like a prog album is surely either already been made or very soon on the way. Just give me more talking heads, man. That's all I want. All right. Anything else about this big concert? People had trouble getting into it, which is unfortunate to hear about. I know that.
Oh, that's
Cameron, leave your forehead alone.
It upset me too. I won't do that again.
The lines. Yeah, that happens at every event. Like at every single one of these.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was like a full venue and everything. They had like a full stage show and everything. And so they had I don't know which theater it was. It was out in LA. LA. And sorry, I've watched too much Letterkenny in my life. I do know that there's a big guy in the community. I believe it's Wiki. Is who is what his name is, and he unfortunately missed like the first 3 songs on the first night because it took them so long to get everybody through security because they were ill prepared for Ita bags and things like and giant plushies and things that people were bringing into the concert, and so it took them a long time to get everyone through security, and that was unfortunately the case.
So that sucks, and it sounds like the venue was just genuinely not prepared for what kind of event this was going to be. So I hope in the future we see more preparations made, better communication with the venue. But on top of that, too, it's also kind of an interesting case, concert-wise, because not to be cynical, but this is usually why there are opener bands.
True.
And at this concert, there is no opening band. I don't know, they could have gone Weezer.
Yeah, maybe.
Purely because I want to hear I just want to hear River Cuomo's voice and be like, all right, this is our last song. Is everyone excited for Kiara Takanashi and Ninani Inanis? What's with these homies?
Thank you, Slayer.
It's
for
your
opening
Oshi.
for Kiara.
They don't see. I mean, maybe they'll learn someday. They haven't really seemed to have been learning though, because whenever we went to Breaking Dimensions, we were there like 10 minutes before the doors opened, and we were still very, very far towards the back of the line, and we got in like I don't know if we might have been just barely on time. But they delayed it for us so that more people could get in.
That's 100% what happened.
But like we were there 10, 20 minutes before the doors opened, and we still would have just barely made it in.
Yeah.
That is unfortunately the case, yeah. I think a lot of it comes down to the fact that VTuber fans are going to an idol show, and so they bring things to support their idol Oshis.
Typically,
and
so bag
a
checks.
lot of concert venues are like, you can bring in a 4x6 plastic bag. That's it. You know what I mean? And it has to be see-through, and that doesn't count if you layer it with 400 pins in order to support your Oshi, because they can't see through that. So it just causes this huge delay in security because they just have to check everything. It's not really the venue doesn't understand that because they do not host idol shows like that very often or ever probably. And then on top of that, because Ina tweeted out that night after the first concert, I believe, was just like, hey, please check the rules for the venue and don't bring things in that you shouldn't, because that's the other thing is if they've clearly stated rules and everyone just fucking ignores them, then that's not really helping the matter either. But fans are gonna fan. That is what it is. So.
It's not, but what's the venue supposed to do when a third of the people showing up for that night are breaking the rules, or like, are they just gonna turn a third of the audience away? Like,
They already got the money.
that is true. But that's a very bad look for the venue if
It
you
is,
do
yes.
something like that.
So yeah, that's
Where
why I think
regardless
that
of
there's
whether
not
the
really
venue's right.
Yeah, there's not really a winner in this situation. It's just kind of like, they kind of maybe Hololive needs to communicate better what to expect to these venues when these things happen.
But it's been several years now, and it still happens.
Yep.
So
It sure do. So
I suppose they just don't even think about that because that's obviously not an issue in Japan, where idol culture is much more familiar.
well, yes, but also in Japan, the fans usually listen. So
that is true too.
because if you
know.
put a rule or a guideline on a website in Japan, it is generally adhered to. So whereas this is America, god damn it, I'm gonna bring my goddamn Oshi card in with me.
I
Different
cannot
personalities in
conceive of
different
entering
areas.
this venue. I have to come in with my giant bag. This is the venue for my giant bag. What's in your bag? My plushies. I see.
And it's not a
I never understood.
bomb, right?
Well, that's what you're gonna have to figure out.
Well, we're gonna have to take a look in that bag then.
All right, all my friends brought their bags as well.
Oh, good. Well, surely. Okay, never mind. This joke's gone on long enough. Let's move on.
Okay, yeah, moving on.
All right. Anything else you guys want to talk about when it comes to the concert? Good concert. I know that some people in our Discord were chatting it up about it. They were really enjoying it. They had access to the full show. They paid for the Spawn ticket, I assume. So
Badass.
Yes, definitely.
good on you. Proud of you. Support your Oshis. I'm broke.
I'm very glad people in our Discord were supporting them. I would love to do that too if I get some time.
Time and money, the two things that you need in order to do anything in this world, realistically. Let's be real.
Yep.
All right. Well, aside from that, there's other big Hololive news that has happened in the past week or two. Suisei now has her own label. Clearly, this means she's leaving Hololive never to return.
And she hates Hololive. No
yeah,
friends
as
there.
it turns out, she hates the company. She hates the CEO. She hates every employee, not just the talent, but also every manager. And
Everyone.
she spits on all of them as she walks out the door. That is...
Bibbidi bobbidi, get that bag.
Bibbidi bobbidi, don't fucking talk to me, Hololive. No, she has another company now, which is hilarious because she was originally part of Inanaka Music anyways, and now she's was like, that didn't work out, but this is different. So so now she's a member. She has her own studio called Studio Stellar. It has its own YouTube and its own Twitter page and all kinds of stuff, and you can go check it out right now. What does this mean for me, the consumer? It means that Suisei is going to have more concerts and more stuff going on, and it's all going to be produced through her own studio now. So she probably has more direct creative control. It's probably a leaner team, which means faster results when it comes to getting things done. Just in general, you can expect more and better. That's what I would say. You can also expect her to still hang out with Hololive talents when she has the time. She's still part of that company too. So there you go.
Yep.
That's actually something I didn't really think about is with it. So they're all owned by Cover. They're still all together. They're still all technically the same company, just slightly different branches now. But now with her being on her own, kind of separate, but still similar situation, it means she would just be able to do things much faster under her own control with maybe less oversight.
Yeah, there's
I don't
not
know
really. I don't imagine that there's a whole lot else that she would really branch off into this new company for. Like, if she's not getting those things, why is she doing this at all? You know what I mean? She at least has to be having like one of those things, because if there was no advantages, she simply would not do it. Like,
yeah. So I don't know. Well, I guess we'll just have to see what actually comes of it, because she's already a major, huge music star as it is. I'm curious what she's actually going to do with this possibly greater creative control that she has.
more albums, more concerts. She sold out the biggest venue in Japan at one point. Like, she's
But she
a comet to the moon.
also, didn't she already had something similar though?
What do you mean?
Like, it was the Midnight Grand Orchestra.
That was a spin-off musical project where
Yeah.
it was her and an electronica producer that just made music together and put it out under that name. So that's like Trent Reznor is also in was he in 9 Inch Nails or something? Is that what he's in?
Yeah, that's his band.
Yeah, what was he in? He's like he's in Trapped. Is that who he's in? What he's doing? Seriously, he's in A Perfect Circle. Trent Reznor is a musician. Trent Reznor, as an independent creator, is Trent Reznor. Whenever he's creating music with these 3 other guys, he's A Perfect Circle. That's the distinction between Hoshimachi Suisei and Midnight Grand Orchestra. It's just literally a musical group.
By the way, Midnight Grand Orchestra uploaded a video 9 days ago stating Midnight Grand Orchestra restart.
What? Hold on.
Which is their first video in a year.
Yeah, they haven't put out anything since they put out their last album. Ooh, I've got something to look forward to. I'm Googling.
Neat.
I'm Googling.
There's a 55-second video. That's what we got.
It's practically a movie.
Ooh, I like it. Okay, well, I will look at this and be excited for it. And interesting. Okay. That's something for me to look into later.
Another little side project that she's working on.
Yep. All right. Well, that's enough of me talking about Hoshimachi Suisei. Let's talk about how we'll talk about how E-Roi has debuted 6 new talents. We'll skip right to that.
6?
6. It is their first generational release of talents. E-Roi is a new to the scene VTuber corporation. These are their first talents, and they are, we can officially say, another, because this is the second group like this we've gotten, adult entertainment focused VTuber agency.
Trying to give Via Lore some competition.
Yes. So these will be basically direct competition for Via Lore. They all seem really cool. I liked them. I did manage to watch their debuts as they happened, so that was cool. Don't always get to do that.
So I will say, they said as a company, hey, we're an adult agency. I watched all 6 of their debuts, and there were a total of 2 of them that sort of had a little bit of adult theming to them.
Yeah, I think that it's one of those things where they all sort of alluded to it at some point. Get it? Alluded.
Oh my god, you're so fucking...
Yes, I am so fucking. As are these women. That's their job. They did all sort of like mention it like vaguely, or most of them did at least, that there will be spicy content to be made, but also it's not, all that they do. A lot of them are just going to also stream and play video games because they're VTubers and that's what they do.
They very, very hardcore avoided it entirely in their debuts.
Well, it did have to be YouTube
but-
safe. I think one of them accidentally
Yeah.
slipped up and said like one of the other website names. They didn't need
Yeah,
to.
well, you will have to go to alternate websites for the alternate content,
Nothing new there.
which they do. They have them set up. So
I
Yeah.
am perusing
It,
the alternative websites.
Anything good yet?
I
I would have to get off the podcast to learn.
I see.
It was not good that I lost the next word after get off.
Yeah. What do you need? Like
I
what?
found
30
it.
seconds? A minute?
I don't have enough time, dude. I'm busy. What?
The correct response is a minute. What am I, a rock star? All right. The first of the 6 girls we got is Mio Shelyu. Shelyu? I don't know. She's a hermit crab. I liked her. She's cute. That's, I think, the biggest response that most of these... Like, we were, like, on the 4th girl, and everyone was just like, why are they all just cute? Like, what is going on?
Me when the girl is fucking cute.
Yeah. More or less.
they really went for a much more cute and just high quality models in general, rather than going for something like a lot of the Twitch VTuber models go really far.
Oh, she's cute.
And-
I like her design.
Yes.
You're going to say that a lot.
They went
RPGs.
They went very hardcore with the models for their first gen. They are insanely high quality.
They are. They're very, very nice models.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but all right. So, real quick, she's a gaming hermit crab and girl hanging out in her room while her parents run a fancy restaurant downstairs. She got kicked out of her home and sent to the surface in order to find her place. She has really cool giant crab scissors. That's like one of the big crab indicators that she has. They're optional. They appear and disappear at her will and at her leisure. Believe it or not, she likes anime. Good to know. She also likes reading, cute things, Minecraft. She really likes Minecraft a lot, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
She really likes goth rock. She likes Edgar Allan Poe. So that's cool. I've been to his grave. She dislikes seafood, going outside, spicy food, and I believe she really does not like bugs.
Yes. So yeah, she was gonna do a similar thing with she wanted to do a Monday show, and I kind of like that. Like Fuwamoco were known for doing their weekly show. I know Miwa does generally. I think she always does just a little weekly hangout.
Yeah, she does Miwa Mondays.
So yeah, I don't know. I like the idea of it. Just once a week, give someone like a regular scheduled hangout.
Yeah, just Zatsu and chill, man. Just have a good time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm very curious because she talked about her TTRPGs, and
Yeah.
she specifically mentioned Call of Cthulhu and D&D, but then she mentioned Kingdom Death Monster, which I had to look up. I had never heard of it.
Have I heard of Kingdom Death before? I'm Googling. I'm bad at Googling.
She's
I've
live
never
right
Googled
now.
Before.
And she's playing Subnautica.
Hi. Oh.
Should I say something in her chat and be like, do you have a comment for the podcast this week?
No. That'll weird her out.
Hello,
Let her
Mio.
discover us.
Do you have comment for podcast? Thank you. If not, we say
Hello,
mean things.
We're 3 men. Last week we talked to some cows. It's time for you to speak now.
Are you legally allowed to speak to us?
We're curious. We must know.
That is a legitimate question sometimes, actually.
This is a legitimate question.
Yeah, Velour has it in their contracts that they're not allowed to talk to men in public. As far as they're not allowed to collaborate with men officially, and that's like we've always done our very best to never ask them to collaborate because of that. At least I have. Because even like we're friendly with all the Velour girls. They're all really good, and they're all super entertaining.
They're all sweet.
So obviously, we don't have a problem with I don't have a problem with E-Roi existing and also occupying the same space. You can have two cakes; so they can both be delicious. And so that's fine. That's one of the things that, like, again, I've never asked to collab with any of the Velour girls because, like, their company bought us chicken nuggets one time, but I've never spoken to any of them. But legally, they're like contractually, they're not allowed to collaborate with men. So I wonder if it is the same case for E-Roi as well.
Men will ruin the whole thing.
Yeah. It's kind of what we do. We show up and we pee on a wall and then we get drunk and then we like.
So wait, hang on. We pee on the wall before we have anything in us, like no liquor at all.
Yeah, we're guys.
Like, that's
we
a sober.
Just pee on things. That's what we do. Like we claim our territory.
Hey, babe, I'm home.
I thought that plant was looking wilted. Anyway,
so
Mio
do you want to talk about the second
really
VTuber?
Cool. No, I want to keep talking about Mio. I'm not done with her yet. She's a crab. All right. We'll move on to the next girl, who is Ruri Toka. She's a bird yokai.
A bird kai.
Bird.
Uh-huh.
Bird.
Let's see what Rory's been up to. She played No, I'm Not a Human. Played Clover Pit. She's done an ASMR. She has a collab with two of the other girls coming up with playing the game Devour.
She likes hot liquids.
She's got a lot of horror in her stream list so far.
Yeah, that's
her
what
favorite.
I've heard. I'm seeing here. She did an indie horror night too.
She likes Mahjong. Red flag.
Green flag.
Sorry. Persona's a green flag. They cancel out, but Mahjong. Mahjong.
It's okay. She said she's still getting there. She's not. She's played some ranked and thinks it's fun, but she doesn't really care that much.
Dude, I got that Nintendo Clubhouse game. I have the gold medal in its single player mode for Mahjong. If you put a gun to my head, I couldn't tell you how to play Mahjong.
All I know is
I don't know
try
how
to
it
go
works.
for Ricci. That's all I got.
I don't know what that is.
I've
play
tried
the
to watch.
style. That's all I know. So
I've watched FaZe Connect Talents play that so much, and I have never been able to figure out how the game works at all, just from watching other people play.
you have to actually learn is the thing. Like you have to make it a thing you want to learn. Apparently, if you do learn it, it is really fun, and you can probably get into some really interesting communities that way. But think of it as a key. All right, she likes. She's a burb yokai, as we said. She likes sweets, collecting mementos like TCG and Ushikatsu, and she really likes hot liquids. She dislikes long-winded stories, cats, coffee, platformers, rage games, TV, baking, and peanuts. She does like to cook regularly outside of baking, though.
That's a thorough dislike list.
Yeah.
Normally it's like, I dislike being sad and being away from my friends.
No. She has specific things that she will not tolerate, and that's frankly to be admired.
She did stress, though, she really wanted to focus on indie games, and she really enjoys RPG Maker games.
Yep, the classic RPG Maker horror space.
Now's the time,
really
Cam.
good RPG Maker games.
Now's the time, Cam.
For me to finish my RPG horror game.
No, don't finish it. Just send it to her. Give it to her as it is.
Yeah, I'm going to pull a Mad Father.
This is raw Cameron from 12 years ago.
Hello, ma'am. I finished my indie horror RPG about depression and fear, and it has a cute art style that looks vaguely like Earthbound and Yume Nikki. You should play it.
She might. Would you
She
like
might.
that, Cameron? Would you like that to be a thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you can make it a thing.
Oh boy, let me design a kind of cute girl and then torture her for 12 hours. Making games is easy.
You said it, not me. You had to take umbrage with the game devs out there then.
It's my fucking quirky indie games about depression is like my favorite genre. Boy, though.
I'm getting into simulators.
Like forklifting?
It's one of my favorite pictures out there is the forklift holding up a fork. It says, "Please help
Incredible.
my son. He's very sick." So good. What were we talking about? Ruritoka. She integrates a lot of her likes and dislikes into her lore, which is really neat. We talk about that. What's this League of Losers?
The League of Losers.
Is this what Gigi Marin talks about a lot?
She said she liked League of Legends, but she would not call it that. She said she called it League of Losers and then would not discuss further.
Valid.
Damn.
It's okay to know that what you like is not good. Most of the things I like are not good. I recognize that.
I've noticed we've started to reach a point where a lot of people we've come full circle. We have a bunch of people that are now openly talking about their love of League of Legends and Overwatch again.
Yep, we've hit the point where it's cringe, but you can be cringe and free, and that's okay.
Yeah. Because there for a while, you mentioning League of Legends or Overwatch, either one, got you an immense amount of hate. It still kind of does, but we're getting around.
Your
What are you
Honor,
gonna do?
League of Legends.
Guilty. Life in prison.
Death.
Death. She likes psychological thriller and seinen shows, or seinen anime, but not shonen at all. She's not a fan of the fight scenes and the character level ups and power ups and stuff, which is fair. And she loves boba a lot. When she goes to order, she gets 3 boba. 1 to drink on the way back, 1 to drink when she gets there, and 1 for afterwards.
That's so real.
Call her the boba queen. Okay, yeah, I like her. Her design is also really, really cool. She's a big dark burb. Like a raven or a crow of some sort.
Again, as mentioned, insanely high quality model.
Very much so. All right, next up we have Lumi Ventura. Not to be confused with Ace Ventura, who is a pet detective.
Oh,
This is Lumi Ventura, who is a dog barmaid.
I clicked on her stream and I see we're about to start screen.
Uh-huh.
Is it okay if I comment on her breasts?
I feel you'd be remiss not to. Because it's like half the screen.
To make it more awkward, I'd like to address her. Hi, Lumi. I'm glad you're searching your name on YouTube, and for some reason we came up. You had a great
Nice
day.
ego surfing.
I'm happy to have you around. All I want to say is, this is my first impression of you. Your breast caught my eye. Good job. I like it. Keep it up.
Yes, excellent boobs.
I live in a hotel.
Perhaps you'd like to visit.
No, never. I have nothing to offer. All I have.
You have banana chips.
I have banana chips. You knew I was reaching for them.
I knew it.
And I live in a hotel. and I don't play video games, and I only cry a little bit in your breasts, ma'am. Thank you. But you know what? The breasts are only my second favorite part of the woman. My favorite part is the soul. Tell me more about her soul.
I can tell you about what she likes, what she doesn't like, and the games she plays and the anime she watches, but that's kind of...
That sounds like the soul. I'm prepared.
Yeah, that's close enough.
She's really cute.
She is. I like her design a lot, actually.
She was really fun, honestly. She showed up apparently 10 minutes late to her own debut, freaking out. And I'm not entirely sure if it was intentional or not, because part of her lore was about her being clumsy. So I don't know if it was intentional or not.
Don't drop kayfabe.
Like
That's the important thing.
I like her things I like, as she's gone out of her way to mention she loves spaghetti.
Oh, hell yeah. She eats it 3 times a week. She said it, not me. She also likes anime, MMOs, treats, Chiikawa, cats, hamsters, hamster. I think she said she has a hamster. Cozy
hamster.
games, lots of good stuff. She dislikes complicated things, veggies, bugs, horror, and puzzles. Understandable. It's a good checklist of things to not like. I like veggies personally. I'm a veggie guy. I like those, but not for everybody. Games, Overwatch, Final Fantasy 14, Terra mention. Stardew Valley, Pokemon, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, Assassin's Creed 2, Marble Blast Ultra, which is a fucking classic.
Oh, man. When she brought that up, she was like, somebody has to know what this game is. Somebody in here has to recognize it. We found that person. It is Nick.
Oh, yeah. Did you never
Nick.
play Marble Blast Ultra? I fucking loved Marble Blast Ultra. It was on the Xbox 360 arcade. I played this shit all the time.
I haven't
Pretty
played
sure I got all the
that features a
achievements.
marble.
Oh, really? So it's really it's like a silly fun game. Where you play it's as a marble. It's not first person, so you don't get dizzy, because that would be bad. It's third person, believe it or not. And you just have a bunch of variety of courses, and you just have to get to the end of the courses. It's really fun. It's very fun.
Is it like the monkey? Is it like Monkey Ball?
No.
Not like Monkey Ball. So it's nothing like Monkey Ball, where you roll around a ball and get it to the end of the level.
No, and also, how dare you? Oh, I found a way to play it in a web browser. I'm done. You guys have a fun podcast. I'm reliving things.
That's all we have time for this week. We'll read your comments never. Don't forget to unsubscribe. I'm killing Nick.
You can use WASD to move the marble.
That's incredible.
So,
I've never once moved a WASD with my marble.
So, this is Marble Blast Ultra.
This is terrible. This is a low point.
And
Carlos, can you please edit red flashing text so slow as to not cause seizures that says unsubscribe now?
I bet you the space bar is the jump button. Yeah, it is. Let's go. And you just have to...
Finally.
It's a challenge for speed, and you get to the end of
And
the
they
level.
say the Mac doesn't have games.
Dude, the Mac is gaming nowadays.
You are gaming on a Mac. Steve Jobs is rolling in his grave.
People are going to judge my fucking tabs so hard. I feel it. Like, timely marble. Anyway, that's Marble Blast
games.
Ultra. I fucking love Marble Blast Ultra. And I love this anime woman too now. Let's go.
She played Terra too.
And she played Terra as well. And I had probably 10 characters in Terra Online. I played that game a lot. So, were all of them Ellens? No, there was one that wasn't.
This is why Terra Online makes my spine tingle.
Mm-hmm. Did I play on the roleplay server? Yeah, but not for that reason. At some point, it became the only server that had people on it.
I got into this game super, super late, and my buddies and I my buddies wanted to play it on the console.
He's going to go get his physical copy of Terra Online. He's off to his shelf, his big shelf. He's looking at his big shelf. He knew immediately where he keeps his Terra Online, a game you can't fucking play anymore.
You know what Terra stands for? I will drive to where you're at and give you $1 if you can tell me what Terra stands for.
Fuck, I even watched a review of this game back in the day. I don't even know what what you would start with.
Look how many discs.
Tina.
It stands for the Exiled Realm of Arborea.
I hate when fucking acronyms that start with a T start with the.
But yes, I have a physical
Exiled
copy,
Realm.
which is why I had the exclusive Best Buy Blue Roan mount.
The exclusive Best Buy mount. I wish
That's
I still had
right.
my copy of City of Heroes. That was a good game.
I think that's what it stood for.
By the way, Terra is still.
I was right.
It's actually still alive, technically.
If you use third-party
That's
servers, you can still play it. Yeah, there's actually some third-party servers that have added new outfits and stuff like that for characters after the game went out.
I'm pretty sure Terra is officially still online on PS4. Actually.
Oh, is it? That's incredible.
Yeah.
This game shut down a while back, so yeah.
There
Okay,
are
to be
just
fair, I played this game in college. Is how long ago this game came out. It came out in 2012. I remember playing the beta with one of my friends. We sat in my bedroom. I was on my computer, and he brought a computer with him, and we sat and just played the beta of Terra and ran around. And we played on the PvP server, and we just started we got to the point where we were max level for it. So then we went back to an earlier area and just started killing everyone that was there. Oh man, good memories. You'd hit the point where you get late in the game. My primary character was a healer, and so I had never had to queue for dungeons for more than 30 seconds. It was great.
Support never has to wait.
But everyone was always mad at me because I had no idea how to play with a group because I normally soloed. So
It's okay. Terra 2 coming out 2036.
Oh, I forgot they fucking announced that. That's going to be something else, dude. I'm sorry. I've gotten away from the fact that we were talking about a dog girl maid, and she's really cool, but she likes a lot of video games that mean something to me, and I think I'm going to I don't know, super follow her and pay more attention than I have been because obviously I need to.
She's got some
Well,
fun anime taste too.
Yeah, she likes Madoka Magica, Fate, Code Geass, Wolf's
Yeah,
Rain,
Code Geass.
Magical Girl Raising Project. That's one of those modern, upsetting magical girl shows, right?
I don't think so, actually.
Oh, is it not?
I like Madoka Magica. I don't explicitly look for anime about magical girls not having a fun time. There's also now magical girl animes where they have too much fun.
Oh, the show. The show is a good show, though.
Wolf's Rain is also one of those that not a lot of people really know about it, but
it has
those people that do know about
it has such a happy ending, that show. I recommend it. I haven't sat down and watched Wolf's Rain in a very long time, but I have seen it, so it's good. It's a good fucking show. I will give it that. If you like handsome dog boys, then you'll love Wolf's Rain because
Oh, bow wow.
bow wow indeed. I believe it's a post-apocalyptic future. It's been so long I barely remember at this point. So
Yeah, I barely remember too.
Lumi Ventura. Look forward to seeing her more on this podcast, as I probably will be watching her more. Next up, we had Vixie Fantalia. She's cool. She's got a really interesting accent, I believe. She is a necromancer princess. And she was looking for power to fight a curse that was placed on her home, and it ended up with her becoming a lich.
Ugh.
Lich. Yes.
Oh, with a belly piercing?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
It's big enough that it covers her belly button.
Oh my golly. She likes retro video games, Nick. You just can't stop winning.
I can't really.
And ASMR.
If you weren't a butthole Cameron the butthole, then I would have gotten to talk about retro video games last week with one of the cows, but you had to be a butthole. You butthole.
I'm sorry, old man. You can go message me.
I will. And I'll talk about
You can do
retro
that.
video games. I'll
You
just
can
wait
do
till
that.
she's
You can do
streaming
that.
and I'll just jump into her chat.
Yeah, you can do that.
There's really, it's
Carlos
not like
edited that
we
out.
had one conversation that doesn't have to be the last conversation that we ever have or anything. So, you know.
Unless she hates you.
You're a
Which, to be fair,
butthole.
everyone hates us. I'm not a butthole. You're a stinky doo-doo face who, like, I'm going to kill you.
Good. I don't want to be around anymore anyways. Now how do you feel?
You okay?
Yeah, it's been a rough week. She's 144 centimeters tall, and that's what we call short in American units. It's like 5'7", 4'7", something like that. 4'8".
4'7", yeah, you could throw that.
You must convert that yourself. Whenever she brought it up, she said, I don't deal with such units.
All right, 144 centimeters to actual measurements, please.
Actual. Something based in science, please.
Yeah, something real, like based on 3 knuckles of a king or whatever.
Base it on the king's foot. He was smart.
But yes, that is...
She's 4'7" ish, a little bit over, maybe 4'8". Called it, swish, nailed it. I'm so good. I'm the best.
Swish, swish.
She likes art, ASMR, and retro stuff, as you mentioned. She likes iced coffee with oat milk, which I also enjoy personally. She likes J fashion. I'm also a big fan, believe it or not. She likes herbal tea. I like all kinds of tea. Herbal is included in that. She just likes meat, condiments, directions, bare feet, and cold toes, and/or cold toes. And she likes Gurren Lagann, Code Geass, and Golden Kamui, and JoJo.
Oh, wow.
Did you guys enjoy the one episode of Steel Ball Run that you're getting for the next 4 months?
I sure did.
Yeah, definitely.
I've never seen a fandom like devolve into like barbarism so quickly.
To be fair, that is, and I'm not a JoJo fan. It's good and all, but I haven't watched it. That is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my entire goddamned life.
It's
That
also
they're
it's the
breaking that
worst
up into
time.
like 5 segments.
It's the worst time to fumble the ball too, because this is the JoJo part most people consider to be the best one. It's like getting to the Cell arc in Dragon Ball Z and going, we need some more time. We need 3 months to get to the next episode of Gohan.
JoJo has never been bigger because the fan base has done nothing but grow. The fan base has never been more ravenous for new content because how long has it been since the last part came out? Like,
It's
bro,
donation.
you can't fucking do this to people and they're gonna do it anyway.
The JoJo fandom is loud and vocal, and some of them are VTubers.
There you go. Pixie is really cool, by the way. Like, we haven't, again, I mentioned her accent earlier. Her accent is very good. I like it quite a lot. But also, she's got like a really like cute, soft-spoken voice. Very good. A lot of these girls actually have very like subtle, soft-spoken voices. And I did notice that like mostly across the board. There's a few girls with a little bit more like, you know, force in their voice and everything. I think the last girl was the one that definitely had like the loudest, like, go get your voice. Very high energy, very Genki girl. You know what I mean? But hers is especially like very relaxed voice. You know what I mean? So yeah, overall, again, I like her a lot. I've already picked my favorite because she talked about Terra and Marble Blast Ultra. So can't help it, but
Yeah. Well, so far, Vixie has done like some ASMR, played some Pokemon. So Some Super Mario Brothers.
Hold on, I have to close my Marble
rudders.
Blast Ultra tab.
Please
I actually want to watch her art stream too. I want to go back and pick that up and see what her drawing is like.
Oh, did you say the Pokemon Emerald version one that she did? She's trying.
Pokemon Emerald.
She apparently is trying to catch every grass type in Hoenn,
Oh,
which I support.
Easier than catching every water type.
that is a very specific thing to do.
6.7 out of 10. Or whatever.
They could have done better.
Roku Nana.
Roku.
Too much water. Somebody posted on Reddit one day, because of course they did. That's what people do. And they were like, I actually agree with the review. I think there was too much water.
Die.
Oh boy. Take that shit to unpopular opinion right now, sir. Because we've got to talk about Divana Vespera. This lady is pretty cool. She's an empress that suffered a betrayal, and I believe she got I hate to use the term isekai, but
So I mentioned there were two of them that were a little bit more obviously on the lewd side of things. Yeah, we got one of them.
this is Cameron's favorite, by the way. He doesn't necessarily know
Mommy?
it yet, but he's going to.
Mommy?
Yeah.
Well, she likes sweet wine and horses.
Yep.
And she's playing Steins Gate, so I guess me and Carlos are fighting.
She,
We're
she
beefing.
Cameron, she's 5'9".
She
Oh,
is.
we're so close to the golden zone. The golden zone is taller than me.
It's confirmed 5'9", but without the horns.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually taller.
There you go.
We're getting so good. We're getting so good. We're eating food. Finally, I've been so hungry.
I've been eating this whole time. It's you that's been picky, Mr. Picky Eater. Tonight is
Hey,
Attack
Carlos?
Cameron night.
Carlos, we need to have a short discussion.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do acknowledge that she appears to play rhythm games and that she has also played Steins Gate. And I understand this may
Yes.
make her for you. I'm afraid I have to let you know that, unfortunately, she has played Kingdom Hearts and Fire Emblem, meaning she's not for you, she's for me.
That is true.
We'll go to anime and see if there's any, like... Oh, sorry, Carlos, there's not an anime section, it appears.
She likes romance anime.
Well, Carlos, that doesn't help at all.
I wonder if she's seen
her
Chama-chan
little-
as a girl.
You know,
Her mascots
actually,
are
the
Little Knights.
romance anime, that kind of fits like the 2012 me. I used to watch a lot of those.
That is true. You've watched more than I have. So I guess 2012 you gets to... Have we
Reach
told
backwards in time?
Have we talked about how our performances on those stupid anime OP quizzes we used to watch every week before the show?
I could only win the 90s version.
We'd watch that, and if Carlos got the show right, we'd go, that's from 2012, isn't it? And then we'd see it is from 2012. And every time I just go, that's when Carlos had a Netflix account. Which is correct.
It's true.
It's literally correct. It's just when Carlos had the most free time and a subscription access to anime.
Hey, that's also the time whenever piracy websites were much more rampant and did not get taken down every other week.
Bro, that was back when
Bro, you said
Crunchyroll was
that?
a fucking piracy website.
You haven't lived until you went onto a website and you have to click on Mirror 3 because Mirror 1 and 2 have been taken down. So unfortunately, you have to swap over to 360p for episode 17 of Desert Punk.
That's literally how I watched almost all of Bleach.
Part 1 of 3, Zatch Bell, episode 242. Sorry, part 1 of
man.
15.
Yep, no, it was on YouTube. It was part 1 of 3. That's also how I watched a lot of Bleach back in the day. episode 17, episode like 47 or whatever, Rescue Rukia, part 1 of 3.
I watched like 100 episodes of Naruto that way, except I also didn't have access to a computer at the time. So I used the Nintendo Wii's YouTube app.
I did that shit too, dude. I used to browse the web on my Wii because I didn't have a computer.
They aggressively took down the One Piece episodes, so you two are like chillaxing, watching your shonen of choice. Meanwhile, One Piece, I have to settle for like, here's how 4 kids ruined this episode. And I was a youth, so back then I was like, oh, don't say mean things about Zolo.
What do you mean that's supposed to be a cigarette?
Dude, when I first read the
was a
fucking
lollipop.
manga, like one of the first pages is like Luffy going shit fuck and then hitting someone so hard they explode into blood and viscera.
Yep.
Dude. Oh my god. Wow, we keep getting off topic. Let's talk a little bit more about Mommy. I'm in Divana.
He ate that guy's leg, dude. Zoro ate that guy's leg. That guy cut off his own leg and fed it to a child.
Yeah, red legs F.
Yep. I'm glad you remember. That's about as far as I made it in that show.
No, you got further than East Blue. Shut the fuck up.
I know.
You got
Don't tell them.
You got to Seo Bodhi.
They're not allowed to know. Anyway,
They're allowed
Divana
to
Vespera
fucking know.
is really cool. I like her a lot. She definitely has like a deeper voice, obviously, because she's a fully mature, tall woman. That's a woman right there. That's a goddamn lady. And,
Me clocking into the Love Woman factory.
High five. See you on the way there. Yeah, she's really cool. So far, she has streamed Dark Souls Remastered twice. Let's go.
That's so based.
So there you go. And then finally, we'll move on to the last of the group. This is Lysera. She is a chimera bounty hunter. She had a small problem, itsy bitsy problem, where she did not have her debut on YouTube. It unfortunately did not happen. She could only be live on Twitch. She did not have multi-streaming set up correctly at the time. I can tell you that she has fixed that, as she is currently live on YouTube. She's going to play Devour with a couple of the other girls. So far, she has streamed Lies of P and some Resident Evil 2 during her debut 2.0. But
so yeah, just a little unfortunate technical difficulties there to start. So I don't know if she'll archive the VOD for this permanently, or if that'll eventually become lost. I guess only time will tell for that one.
I like her.
But
I like how
she
her
was.
debut. I like how her debut 2.0 is just her playing Resident Evil 2 for 5 hours.
it works.
Well, in the Twitch streamer special, she did her debut stream, and the debut video and everything ended for it, and then she just continued to stream for another hour after that. She also doesn't appear to be completely 100% brand new, because she does have past streams before her debut stream. Like, not a lot of streams, but she does have like 4 or 5 of them.
She definitely also seems to have a more established audience over on Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I really love her design. Her design's really cool.
Oh, yeah. She's got some of the most animated model out of all of them.
Very much so. So, yeah, she's really cool. I like her a lot. Did you guys go over her likes and stuff? Honestly, I kind of blanked for a moment there.
No.
Okay.
Talk about
she
them
likes
now.
anime, cute rodents like guinea pigs and rabbits, romance, fantasy books, Shikawa, Souls likes idol anime, and Fate women. Fate women. She just likes pickles, olives, easy bake food, stubbing her toe, and filet of fish.
Speaking of very specific dislikes.
Yep. I
Specifically, easy bake food.
So yes, she said she got sick off of it. I think once or twice or many times.
Yeah.
I've never had easy bake food, and I'm very okay with that because I do not trust those contraptions. I don't think they're real. I don't know what they are, but they're not real.
Yes, I've always wanted to eat food you find next to the Barbies in the aisle.
Yeah, exactly. Like now, the boy equivalent, which was really cool, where you just made gross little spiders and stuff, that was awesome. But you didn't eat those. You just threw them against a wall and upset your parents. I remember because my brother had one of those. The creepy crawlers, that's what they were.
I saw the commercials for those.
Yeah, my brother had one. It was neat. The Filet-O-Fish is, like, first of all, not that good of a sandwich, I will admit. If you're desperate and they're freshly made, they're fine. But let's be real, the Wendy's panko breaded fish sandwich is actually where it's at. I'm just saying. They slather that shit in like dill tartar sauce, and they put dill pickles on it, and it's a dilly delight.
I would actually like to correct myself just very slightly on this.
Go on.
I did go back and I went through her debut stream again to see what she was actually doing for the extra hour after her debut. It was a half-hour intermission followed by an actual just little half-hour mini group collab.
Oh, cool.
Oh, sick.
So that's what was going on, where I got to see this wonderful, whatever that image was from their stream.
Let's click Aruna on.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So the other thing is that I was watching these debuts because Alicia Delantano was doing a watch along.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a larger
sick.
part of the reason I was watching and actually got to see these live. But also it was really funny because they did a group collab afterwards and a lot of their like eyes weren't showing up correctly and stuff. Which is really great because Alicia was like, I think I know what's wrong. I'm going to DM them and tell them, like, so they can fix it later.
Let me help, please.
Yep.
I like how one of them, one of their eyes is okay, and their other eye is missing.
Yeah, there's not really a consistent thing there, but anyway, point is they did do a group collab afterwards. I didn't really get to watch a lot of that, so. But yeah, overall, a lot of really cool folks in there. I'm gonna have to swing back around and watch more Lumi, definitely. I mean, I would like to watch all of them, but I am also a realist at this point, and I have to pick one if I'm gonna pick any. But if I catch any of them, I think I've already caught a little bit of Vixie live here and there, but it's hard to keep up with everybody.
I've got a couple other streams marked in my watch later list right now, but yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, very, very solid little debut for this brand new company.
I look forward to seeing how they flourish. Why did I say it that way? Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
Girls,
Hell yeah.
never dim your light for anyone. Be unapologetically you. Only expand your essence.
I like women. And dudes.
Whatever you do,
Whatever.
never let them catch you jester maxing.
Some sort of Pomni reference.
No.
Good.
I just don't want to be alive. Can we get through one subject without us like feeling
I don't know
the
why.
ambient dread?
I don't know why I'm like fighting you so hard tonight about everything.
Do you want to fight me?
I guess. Fisticuffs.
What's
at
your favorite
dawn.
game on the Sega Dreamcast?
Oh, that's tough.
It would be tough for you, huh?
Yeah.
I
I
don't know.
haven't played the
I barely
Dreamcast
played the
enough. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't know. There's some really
The
good
Dreamcast
games.
is The Dreamcast is kind of Sega's Wii U, where a lot of the games worth a damn got ported to new things, so you don't even think of them as Dreamcast games anymore.
There's a really good Sega Rally game on Dreamcast, so maybe that.
Not a bad answer.
Or maybe Jet Set Radio, whatever.
Jet Set Radio is a good answer, honestly. That game's kind of above the console it was on.
And I played like the Sonic Adventure games on GameCube, so in my brain, those GameCube games. Hey!
Hey!
It was Utano Pandora's birthday. Isn't that cool?
It was!
Ooh.
Happy birthday, Utano Pandora. She got a new model, and it is...
I saw it. It's really good.
It's really good. It's really good. She's got two big additions to her new model. Braids! She's got braids in her hair now.
Oh,
it's
I was
really
thinking
cool.
breasts.
That too.
Sorry. As well.
Yes. In addition to. She's been buffed. Congratulations. So she's got braids. She's got buffed. Her new outfit's really cool. I really do like it a lot. I mean, it's very cute. It's very
Oh
cool.
my god. I have like a funny idea for the worst April Fools we could have done.
Oh.
It's only funny in the context of what we just said. We should just come on one episode of the podcast. So we all just have huge fucking knockers and we go, we got to buff new models.
That would be really good, actually. Just upset everyone and everything. So she did a big call-in stream the other day. She had a bunch of folks stop by. Marigato was there. We got, I don't know, Dianco Lestrea stopped by. You know that. Some Alicia Delantano stopped through.
Who knows who that is?
Nina Satome was there. There's a bunch of folks. A lot of really cool folks stopped by to say hi and wish her a happy birthday, which is really nice. Yeah. Her new outfit also has other things going for it. Supreme amounts of thigh squish, etc., etc. She's got a little Ita bag. This is really cute. She's got a nice patterned skirt and a hoodie. Looks good overall. Big fan.
In case she gets chilly.
Yes, you have to stay warm. You gotta snuggle up sometimes, stay warm. All of this was also raising money. She did another wonderful fundraising event for the, I believe it's the Great Ormond Street Hospital. It's a children's hospital in jolly old England. They're a very well-known, well-established children's hospital over there. They do a lot of good work, and so she's been raising money for them again, which is also great to see. And yeah, she's just had like a really fun birthday with a lot of cool stuff. And then I believe she played Jackbox with a bunch of folks. So she also said there's a lot more stuff coming up. I believe she's putting out 22 covers in the next month, is what she said.
Oh man.
So it's gonna be a lot. And she also has a full, I believe she has a 3D concert coming out. She's been teasing that on Twitter. So there's a lot of really good stuff coming from Utano Pandora. You should look forward to it. That's what I have to say about that.
We're going to have so many covers to cram into our cover section.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot. That's for sure. So happy birthday again, Pandora. And I'm looking forward to the next month of insanity. Let's go. Speaking of birthdays, we should hop on over to the news bits so I can tell you that IRyS done had her birthday, IRyS of Hololive English fame. She announced her first solo live in Japan. It'll be on October 6th at the SGC Hall Karaoke. Its max standing capacity is around 5,000 people. And so if you can, and you're in Japan at the time, I recommend going. Get your tickets now, if possible.
Yeah.
In further good news, Fuwawa of Fuwamoko fame has gotten her surgery. She had announced this recently that she was going to be going under the knife. And everything went well. She's recovering currently. She's got a few more weeks of rest and recuperation before she'll be allowed to stream again. Which means that, unfortunately, Mokoko has stooped to playing League of Legends in her absence.
Yeah, like I haven't
such things have happened.
I haven't been watching super closely. Like she's in like her delinquent arc. Like her sister leaves and like she's just up to no good.
Yeah. What about Mokoko?
Isn't she holding auditions for a new Fuwawa?
She did, yes. She tried out a few different folks for a Fuwawa replacement.
She's swearing. She's telling people on Twitter to get good. She's playing League of Legends. Like she's basically smoking jazz cigarettes and hanging out after 11 near diners.
Okay, whoa. What? It's Mokoko, not marijuana. She's not touching the electric lettuce.
Weed Wawa and marijuana Kobo with dogs that smoke pot.
Carlos, you were going to say?
This is a long silence.
Carlos, did you have something to say?
I was just going to say, I'm pretty sure that Gigi convinced her to say skill issue in chat.
Skill issue. Bow bow. Oh, well, we obviously wish Will a speedy recovery as well. And we're happy that Mokoko is out there having fun.
Things must be all right if Mokoko is out here, you know, memeing up a storm.
Yeah, that's
doing all sorts of fun things.
If anything had gone wrong, I'm sure she wouldn't be. Is the thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't. She would not be in such high spirits if there was, you know, an issue.
Yep. She did put out a sad tweet about how she's a little unsure of what she should be doing right now, but she's doing well. So, speaking of doing well, Omocat is going to have done well by announcing a new Hollow Justice merch collaboration. You're going to buy it, Cameron.
Yep. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to buy, a lot of it. That GG shirt is so fucking purchasable. That is a very purchasable item. I'm going to get it.
There you go. I haven't actually gotten to see the new merch. Did we get full previews for it?
There are some screenshots from, I think, Raoura's stream because she collabed on it. Mm-hmm. We got to see some of them in the Discord. The GG shirt is very good.
It is perfect.
It captures GG's vibe really well.
Honestly, the two that I have seen, three that I have seen have done a really good job at fitting like the vibe for each girl.
And Omocat shirts are a very high quality. They feel nice. I like them.
Oh yeah, I saw the Raoura's one is a bunch of chichinis with a pizza covered in French fries, which is cute. There's an herb skateboard deck, which looks sick as fuck, bro. The GG one as well. The
GG finger pointing.
Yeah, is really good. Big Hollow Justice. What is that? Letterman jacket style jacket is really cool looking too. Just in general, a bunch of good stuff. So yeah, look for that. Spend your money. Treat yourself. Hololive X Gundam is now a thing. Are you ready to purchase Gundams? I am. I have many. They're right there.
Finally.
I need to put them together.
Here it is, the tipping point. I'm finally into Gundam.
As I was talking about on the Discord today, I'm excited that Suisei has been teamed up with the Sazabi mobile suit because that is the mobile suit of Char Aznable, as you well know, Cameron, and also known as the Red Comet. And so you see that, she's been very... It's the Blue Comet is what it is, because she's Suisei Hoshimachi. Susie, as you call
her. Not every sentence is for me. Some sentences are for every people, and that's okay.
Yeah, so it's like, if I don't get key art of Suisei wearing Char's helmet, looking fucking badass, like maybe the full uniform, that'd be cool. But I'll be sad if I don't get at least her wearing the helmet at some point. Because again, he's the Red Comet and she's the Comet themed. And like, it's just, they did a good job. They just need to fucking finish the job.
No more half measures. She'll probably
This
sing
was
the OP to the
announced.
next Gundam anime.
There you go. This was also the a thing that they had initially announced around HoloFest, but now we've got a lot more details on it. So, each of the girls that's featured in this has been teamed up with a specific Gundam already. So,
yeah, they had an initial trailer for it that didn't really show a whole lot. But if you go to their actual website, they have a lot more details on it.
there'll be a mini story. This one just says product, music and music videos, games, events, and more. So they've got it's going to be a multifaceted collaboration. Fubuki's teamed up with Gundam Exia. Hoshimachi Suisei is, of course, teamed up with Suzabi, as I mentioned. Hosho Marine, believe it or not, she got the Crossbone Gundam. So that adds up. That makes sense. Skull and crossbones, you know? Miko got the Victory Gundam. Koyori got Freedom Gundam. And if this thing had any slower of a scroll rate, I probably would have to vamp a little bit and try to come up with other information about this because, oh my God, it's so slow. And Rindo Chihaya got Unicorn Gundam. O2
Spiking your
Banshee.
cortisol.
So there you go. Most of this website is still coming soon. So I hope that I get to buy a Suisei Suzabi model kit. That's all I want.
The real question is, what limitation on ordering is there going to be? Because there is always going to be a limitation.
Am I going to be taking the midnight train to Chicago to go to the only Gundam base in the United States at some point? Maybe. It might be.
You're gonna get there, and there's gonna be 6,000 people camped outside waiting to get in.
Yep. I'm just gonna elbow my way in the middle. So yeah, it's a neat collab. I'm excited for it. YouTube recently had a very ridiculous viewer count problem. We had several talents trying to reach 500 viewership and such. Pecora was trying to get 500 concurrent viewers. She set herself a very lofty goal, as when she started, I think she had 87 viewers. Basically, YouTube had a glitch where it was showing the very, very small percentage of the actual live viewers. So where I checked today and Pecora had 23,000 live viewers, it was saying she had 87 the other day.
Fell off.
Yeah. Noelle was doing a debut stream to 100 people. A lot of the folks had a lot of fun with this because they were like, this is funny. Let's just play with it, which is how you know that they're good at this. So yeah, it was pretty good. What a very silly thing to have happened.
I guess whatever YouTube's been doing, I don't know, may as well just keep screwing everything up. People are making content off of the screw ups now.
There you go.
Just like when the whole chat box was broken in English.
And you had to speak in Japanese or whatever, or when Kiara got termed accidentally, and so they had to she had to do a review stream.
Yeah.
That was the one that I always think of. But either way, good job, YouTube. Keep up the great work. Rem Shibari got a model update. Got new movement and details, and it's kind of a refresh of her look. So,
Nodding my head.
This is a refresher of her original model.
I see.
She hasn't been using really at all for quite a long time, because she's been using her cozy outfit for basically her default every stream since she got it.
That isn't her default.
It's her sleepy outfit. It's her when she's sleepy.
Her sleepy outfit.
Isn't she a sleep paralysis demon? Isn't she always sleepy?
Yeah. Oh, she did curse things with her model. Oh, she's cute and much more expressive.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Awesome. Yeah. Wow.
I see. Yes. Yeah, it looks good. I like it.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. I haven't seen her default in a while. Also, I guess this is where we're learning that, at least I'm personally learning that Lunalia is having a 2-year anniversary outfit reveal.
Oh shit!
Like right now?
This sounds like some in 4
It
days.
will be on the week. Yep, on the weekend.
Well, that's
It
a
looks
good thing
like
to
Bunny
put into
Girls.
upcoming events. So look forward to the new outfits from Lunalia coming this weekend. Make sure you tune in and support the girls.
Mm-hmm.
Let's fucking go.
I we've mentioned it before, but I love Rem's thumbnails so much.
They're so
Her
funny.
thumbnails are A+.
The
I
ones
love
where
that
she's looking at the different like names of towns in England just absolutely demolish me.
I love her stream from one day ago. Chomp.
Oh, the one where she was biting the edge of the thumbnail or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, what was the last one? Yeah, there we go. There's her standing behind a sign that just says Shitterton. Like, there was another one where it was like, because the first one was twat, and then the second one's bitchfield. It's just her standing next to the signs. Now, granted, don't get me wrong, the signs are doing some lifting in these thumbnails, but they're also not the whole thing. All right. Did we have any other upcoming events, or are we good on that?
Well, I think that's all I got.
Cool. Let's move on to the music now. Nothing has changed. Everything is the same. Originals. Suisei has a new original. It's called Prima Donna. It's kind of jazzy, a little bit surprisingly sensual, which I didn't expect, but I liked it. It's a fully animated music video, of course, as you expect at this point from one of the big talents. And basically, it's sick as fuck. You should go listen if you haven't.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. All right, Carlos.
Yep, cool video.
Very much so. The rest is all you. Enjoy.
All right. Hollow Advent released a new song, Unchained. So, this was, I believe it was it's supposed to be the conclusion to the story that they've been releasing here, over the last few weeks, months, however long.
It's been a while.
So they decided they would end it off on an emotional ballad. So, yeah, it's very different from the, exciting, we're going to do wild things and break out and what their other songs have all been like.
We're going to discharge our firearms in a firing range and drink RC Cola.
So yeah, I don't know. I thought it was an interesting way to end it. That's for sure. But next up, Kobo. She has a new music video for her song "First Love." So this is one of the videos that they put out that has a very distinct and unique art style to it. It was I don't know, it was neat to look at, and it's more Kobo music. She's a great singer, and this is one of her more calm and just pretty songs instead of her wild wild and loud songs.
She tends to be very out of left field.
She can do both. She can be very, very crazy and chaotic, as she was voted for there a few years ago.
Yes.
And then at the same time, she can also just be a normal, a very professional singer when she wants to be.
Never forget her singing "Happy Birthday." Just keep that in there.
Mm-hmm.
Happy
Oh, yeah.
birthday, Kyla.
Next up, Nerissa. She released a new song, Blue World. So, to me, it was just a very, very good song. I liked it. Nerissa is continuing to put out great music. For a lot of other people that are perhaps no specific artist or from a couple of specific game series, it was from Shoji Meguro, who worked on the Persona series.
That's right. One of the famous composers. I believe if I Google search the man, I'm going to rediscover that, yes, he is basically he is John Persona. He has written basically, I mean, he worked on fucking Digital Devil Saga. Yeah, just scrolling through Persona 3, Trauma Center, Second Opinion.
Ooh, good game.
Persona 3, Persona 4, Devil Summoner 2, Persona Portable, Catherine, Persona 2, Innocent Sin, the Persona 4 fighting game, the Persona Q, Shadow of the Labyrinth, the Etrian Odyssey game that everyone gaslit themselves into thinking was good. Persona Q2, the second time we did that. Persona 5, and Metaphor Refantasio, a.k.a. the only game that has a fucking Buddhist monk rap that goes really hard. I think it's a Tibetan
So there you
monk.
go.
There you go. Is he going to write a new Persona game soon? Is it going to be based on the color green for some reason?
I don't think he gets to decide when they make a new Persona game. But it will probably be him doing the music.
Fair enough.
The next game he's writing music for is called Guns Undarkness.
I like that
That's oh my god. That's like fucking Underbirth Re-Night or wherever the fuck that game's called.
Conception 2. There you go.
No, shut up. I am not upset.
Good. I wouldn't want you to be. Why would I want that?
I don't know. Sometimes you make me upset.
On purpose? Yes.
Yeah.
Also, I lost my light if you're wondering why I look dramatic now. Apparently it was
The light
running
has
on
left your
battery and ran out, so...
Here, wait, I'll help. Here you go, Nick. I'll
Thanks,
help.
buddy. Thank you.
You look better already, I think.
I think I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah. Oh shit, my battery died.
I hope you don't miss an on-call call.
It'll be fine. They don't need me.
All right, what's next, Carlos?
All right, next up we have Koyori with a new music video from the Control Tower. This is a fully animated music video.
No sec.
Nice.
Not just fully animated, it's fully 2D animated. So we get like the actual full traditional animation for this one. And boy, they are... I didn't have the time to look it up. I am curious what studio actually was responsible for this.
Character design, color, director of photography, art by Studio Easter. I'll Google that now, Carlos. I have your back, Carlos.
It's so hard to find anything in these credits when it's like a 500-page essay of credits.
The thing is, like, there's so many people working on these that, like...
Studio Easter is a studio that was founded in 1985. They've basically just been doing a shit ton of like grunt work and a ton of different anime. Like I looked and it's like they helped paint backgrounds for Afro Samurai Resurrection.
I see. So they're one of the studios that does a lot of the dirty work and gets no recognition.
Yeah, they helped with Angel Beats. They did some of the backgrounds.
Ooh.
Alien 9. Brave Story. Buddy Daddies. They did the backgrounds. Cowboy Bebop. They did backgrounds. Dan Da Dan. They did backgrounds. And artboards in season 2. Dragon Ball Z, all of the new movies, they were production cooperation. Yeah, like this is an auxiliary studio. People hire these guys to come help with a lot of the additional work. I don't mess.
Well, hey, I mean, this was a really good music video. I thought the animation in it was gorgeous. So they've definitely got the skill.
They helped with background art in the new Jujutsu Kaisen season. Damn, so I guess if you've ever liked the background, they help with the background art in Mayanaka Punch, an anime only I watched. They helped with backgrounds in One Piece, Nejima Shima no Boken, movie 2. If you've ever seen a background in an anime, they did it. All right, fair enough. Wait, hang on. There's no way. Ah, damn it. I controlled F for Wolf's Rain, but it wasn't there. That would have been a great little ribbon on this.
That would have been.
Steins Gate, Carlos. They did the background art in episodes 1 through 17 and then 19 through 24.
You mentioned Steins Gate so much now I want to rewatch it for the 4th time.
This is my superpower. They help with Zoids.
Oh, fuck yeah. I love Zoids.
You'll never guess what they did in Zoids.
Background.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm good.
Well, the song itself was kind of similar to Watame's music style. So, you know what you're getting into.
It's like a big J-rock thing.
Yeah.
I specify that because I listened to it just now. And when you say Watame's things, I immediately think of What a Wonderful Swing.
Okay, maybe not that one.
Because I think that's the only Watame's song I know off the top of my head because I'm a classless loser who doesn't like J-pop. So I usually cling on to songs that are a little bit funny or have a good music video or a balance of the two. That's why I like Doggy God Street and Ina Take Over. And my tastes are in the gutter.
Everyone has different tastes. That's part of what makes us who we are. And you like garbage.
My tastes are too different to survive this last third of the podcast. Also, fuck you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
This is another week of Let's Be Mean to Cameron.
Every week.
Well, next up, we have Zeta with her new song, Closer. So, it's a very beautiful song with particularly cute art for it. It's a song about her wanting to stop time. As in,
Crony for that.
Doesn't want things to move on.
I think we've all had moments of that in our life for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds very 2000s.
I could definitely see that.
It has that easy listening, quirky, good Maroon 5 era feeling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm going to try and maybe pay more. Well, definitely want to try and pay more attention to Zeta's music. Because I don't think she really gets a lot of recognition for it. But she's a good singer.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll be real. It's hard to be in Hololive and not be at least a decent singer at this point, right? Like, because even if you start off not being the best singer in the world, they're just gonna vocal train you until you're really good. Like,
they will make you a singer.
It's an idol company, as we learned.
And Hololive Indonesia in particular has a very stacked team of just very naturally gifted or naturally practiced. I guess we don't really know either way. Very skilled singers anyway.
Yes.
But next up we have Mono Nene with her new song Vivid World.
Yes.
Nick, did you watch this?
If you haven't heard this song, you need to, because I don't even know. It's like it's somewhere between, it's not liquid drum and bass, and it's not like, I had a descriptor in my mind for it. It's like liquid breakbeat. is what it is. It's so interesting and neat. And then also it just has so many different like movements and elements to it. It's a really, really cool song. And it's one of those ones that you might have to sit with once or twice and really like kind of like let it settle on you. But I think honestly it is a really cool and good song. I think it's neat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the song itself, less so, but the video, she went all in on the retro for the video.
Yeah. No, she definitely dug in real deep at that. She did a really good job with it.
Hmm. Yeah, this was one of my favorite things to come out recently, actually. So, I definitely has the seal of approval from Nick and me both.
Yeah. Definitely check it out if you haven't yet.
So I think that was it for all of our originals. Got a couple of covers this week too. We'll go through here real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Vivi covered Mikazuki, which I don't know if either of you two have ever heard this song before. I really like this song. This was the ED for an anime I watched a decade ago. The ED was far better than the show that I was watching.
What was the show?
I think it was like Game of La Place or something. It was some kind of
that.
It was some kind of like horror detective show or something. Rampo Kitan, Game of La Place. I think this was like an anime that was made as like the anniversary of like the death of an author or something.
Huh.
I don't know. It was weird, but the song I liked quite a bit. So yeah, highly recommend it. I never thought I would hear this song again, honestly. All right, and the final cover that we got, Strani, Saru, and Mara, they covered Why's This Dealer?
So, quick question, Carlos. What the hell is that?
Oh, it's the name of the song.
Why's this dealer? Why is he so fucking
Exactly.
pissed? It's a song by Nico B, I believe. That's what me Googling YouTube. It was released in 2024.
Cool.
Gives me
never heard of it until now.
It gives me very strong meme song vibes, but I'm not sure if it is or not. It definitely sounds like one to me.
You getting like Timo Tomodachi vibes off of this, or what?
Definitely.
I googled the original music video, and there's a part where he makes a little car in London dance as though it's been animated by the viral animator Syriac. It kind of just blorbs and blobs as though it were a cartoon.
Interesting.
It looks like the music video looks like a cell phone commercial. It looks like a commercial for the hit game UB Funkies.
Cameron, I have asked you to only speak English on this podcast.
Nick, just a fucking second ago, you said 5 stupid fucking goddamn fucking Gundam. Like, I can't wait till Glorblas comes back. Shut up.
I finally made Cameron
UB
angry.
Funkies.
I'm loving this. Sorry, what is the game
This
that
is
you
my
actually
last
said? Because I don't think I have actually heard of it.
UB Funkies?
Yes, UB Funkies. It sounds like a website that you go to create digital creatures and then give them candies.
So in the late aughts, like 2007-ish, there was this big rush. A lot of companies were reacting to several different movements, that being the social MMO of Habbo Hotel and Club Penguin doing well, as well as the fact that you can plug funny things into the computer. This could be a reaction to Tamagotchi, those little blur blobs.
Tamagotchi.
I never had Tamagotchi. Gotchi, thank you. So what they made was a game called UB Funkies, which is kind of like Disney Infinity and Skylanders, but really early. You would get this glor blob, and you'd plug it into your computer, and then you get these smaller blobs, and you could blop them on top, and now you can play as that toy you bought. The game itself, UB Funkies, was fairly bereft. It didn't really have a lot to go on. It had a plot, which was strange, but mostly it was a Habbo Hotel-like, and it was preying on children being very curious about plastic and wanted to purchase USBs and the power of the internet on my Windows XP desktop. And I can talk to people online and hope they're normal.
Are they ever?
No, of course not. Like, strange men purchase UB Funkies and go, I can't wait to talk to people I'm not supposed to on UB Funkies. And we were optimistic about the internet back then.
That's fair. Strong Club Penguin vibes.
Very. I never played it myself because every time I asked for it, I got a very explicit no to that, as well as the slime snacks we spoke of earlier.
Yes.
My mom said no to, I think it was my dad said no to moon sand because they thought it'd be difficult to vacuum. And they were probably right, so I didn't really argue it.
Yeah, like that one.
Yeah, like even as a kid, I was so excited about moon sand. And even as a kid, I remember going, yeah, that's probably fair.
I don't think they're off base with that. Says like 9-year-old Cameron.
My dad was wrong when he threw away my Bionicle, though. I was still.
Oh, that is wrong.
That was busted. That was fucked. He threw away my Lego too. I had a Republican cruiser that would drop off the soldiers. It was a gunship. He threw away my General Grievous ship. Were there any other covers?
Nope, no more covers.
Always good to see covers from Wheeler, especially the memes.
True.
Why is the Steeler indeed?
I had the second wave of Bionicles, the little guys that would roll up into a ball. I liked those guys.
I love the roly polies. The roly polies were more fleshed out in the initial wave of Bionicle villain.
I had the initial ones too, but I liked the second wave way more.
I think the worst part is as Bionicle commercials got better, the actual Bionicle got worse. Because the commercial with and even when your hope is gone, move along is hype as fuck. But I think that wave of heroes were the ones they gave like gross human faces and teeth. And that was just the worst era, no question.
I see. That's something I don't remember a whole lot of, I guess.
No, that'd be around the time you checked out and were wise too. And then Bionicle died.
Rip.
And now Lego sets cost like $140 for like, now you can construct Mario movie, big dick. Oh boy, the dick from Mario movie. And it has no play features.
You guys see that amethyst that was big news on Twitter there for a couple days? Bijou saw it.
Yeah.
Oh, I only learned about it because Calliope Mori was announcing a big collab, and it was called like something gem. And she goes, yes, I've seen the amethyst penis. We named it before that.
I like that Bijou replied and just said, at least it's big.
I love comparing Bijou the Gigi because they're both gremlins, but different genre of gremlin.
Exactly.
And they're both meme rotted, but they're different meme rots. It's so fascinating.
Oh yeah, Bieber's 100% into the more cringy, the better. That she thrives on the cringe.
I'd say
that's
like
really like, if it's not 6'7", it's bust. I guess is what. Roku Nana.
Bijou's all like, you gotta check your cortisol levels or whatever the fuck. Oh my god.
I hit the point of Marble Blast Ultra where it's too hard to play on a trackpad.
I understand this. You should go get out your Xbox. Me and Carlos will wrap this up.
Okay, thanks. I'll be back later, boys.
So,
I got to level 20. Is that good?
Yeah, of course. I'm the authority on this game. You did good, kid.
Have we started on our favorite stream moments of the week? I don't think we have.
Yes,
But we
favorite stream moments of the week. My favorite stream moment of last week was when Super Chad's VTuber podcast put out an amazing collab.
The collab was really good. I really enjoyed doing it. We're very grateful that they gave us their time. It was very nice of them. So
that was really sick of them.
It was. Let's see what I watched last week.
Despite the fact that we were in a very dramatically different time zone difference for basically everybody involved.
It was like an engineering feat we got that to work.
Yeah, we had people from
Yeah.
literally like every corner of the globe in that, so it was neat. It was. I'm so shocked that came together at all. Like,
Yeah.
so,
I
Carlos.
can lead with like
Oh yeah, go ahead, Cam. Go ahead.
because I barely watched any streams. It's mostly like misconnections. Like I wanted to see Cynthia's 3D debut because it looked like the boobs were big, and also she's funny. So I just didn't. I saw some of her new model. She has a new 3D model. It's fucking stacked. It's insanity. It's nuts. No, the greed sickens me.
She cannot have a little salami even as a treat.
Oh God, no. I only watched a little bit of it, but Nimi Nightmare did a definitive chair tier list, and I disagree with some of the things.
What?
A chair tier list.
But like Herman Miller
Dr.
Aaron, solid D.
Oh.
Is that was like?
No, more like Yoga Ball or this bar stool.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Like not brands. I barely watched any of it, but Dr. Nova played the demo for Tamagotchi Life. I'm mostly excited because they re-released Fire Red, right? And you know what Nintendo did with that Pokemon Fire Red? They put censorship in a game that didn't have it before, where if you name your Pokemon Cock, the game goes, sorry, you can't name your Charmander Cock. Tamagotchi
Lame.
Life, Living the Dream, has nothing. There is no fucking filter. I'm seeing screenshots of people like, and there's like a new system where you can name stuff for your Tamagotchis to talk about. There's Tamagotchis walking up going, man, I can't live without sucking dick. And the other Tamagotchi will go, now that you mention it, I could suck a dick right now. I think we should both go suck a dick.
You don't even have to get like clever with it. You don't have to say guzzle wangus or anything. You just say suck cock, and like the game's like cool. Like,
And the demo looks great, and everyone's been playing it and having a great time. Dr. Nova made a bunch of her gen mates, and she basically just spent 3 hours making them because the Tamagotchi Life Me Maker is so fucking feature complete. It's insane.
you can draw eyes, you can draw ears, you can draw every part of the person. Like it's insane.
Yeah, there's
And
layers.
everyone else had my idea of just sticking 100 VTubers on an island and going, have fun. Like,
It's going to be so fucking funny. And then real quick, I even initially came into this with, but luckily I was scrolling through my YouTube history to remember smaller things that are cool to mention. The two main clips I wanted to talk about is an older one and a new animation that got posted. The slightly older animation was a collab Gigi did with Pecora and Bay translating. And this clip fucking sends me. Gigi out of nowhere goes, oh, Pecora, this game is so scary. I need someone to help me. Can you give me a kiss to help? And as soon as she says kiss, Pecora goes, kissu. and then Gigi's like, no, wait till she translates. Wait until she translates. And then Bay goes, and translates it over. To which Pecora replies, Gigi, this is not even a scary game. This is tennis. Keep yourself together.
good lord.
And the other thing I've really liked is Too Many Snacks is back. I didn't know what to think when I clicked on the link to it, and Discord said, "Sorry, this video is age restricted. You have to go to YouTube."
What?
To which I'm like, "Okay, Too Many Snacks. What have you done this time?"
Boobs.
And the answer is it is a 3D animation of Shiori Novella squeezing the fucking shit out of Elizabeth Rose Blood Flames fun bags, her breasts, her boobs.
Yes, chesticles.
They've definitely been learning 3D animation. I thought it was really cool how they literally redrew like the model's eyes to be his style. It's really interesting.
They did
It's
a really
really
good
good.
job.
It's funny as fuck.
It is.
It's so bizarre. I never know what this fucker's gonna do.
Speaking of that, I went to Cynthia's channel to check out her 3D debut. You cannot watch this around other people.
No.
Oh shit.
She does a bounce on it Dio moment, and Yep. I saw that clip.
Yeah. That is a 3D model of all time right there.
Her 3D
It's
model would
definitely
get
a
me to
thing.
buy the Xbox 360 game.
X-Blades.
Crossblade. The top comment on her 3D debut is "Lord have mercy."
Lord have mercy. I don't know that I watched a whole lot this week. The collab that collaborated with us also played Peak. That was fun. It's more insanity, as you might expect. If you'd like to watch, did you hear about a bunch of different lens reviews? I've watched a bunch of reviews of the lenses I just bought for my camera. I really like my new lenses. They're very nice. I don't know, man. I don't think I watched any like complete streams. Did you guys see the guy who suggested Nerissa Ravencroft become or should work with Batman?
That guy
I've
was
al-
getting a lot of notoriety, and I never clicked on the initial argument. I just saw that like he made it to the big leagues with this one.
He really did. And if you'd like to watch a man talk for a couple minutes about how like he just really thinks that it makes a lot of sense for Nerissa and for Batman to work together. And he just feels it really adamantly, and then he gives his reasons why. It's a fun video. But then also like Nerissa replied and was like, I would love to work with Batman, and like quote retweeted him on Twitter and stuff. And it's just this really like sweet, genuine moment in the community. It feels like where everyone's just like, hell yeah for this guy. And then he made a video that was like, thank you to all Nerissa Ravencroft fans.
Can I have like, this has like a little like side thing, but I have to ask just like in a genuine way because I haven't seen the video. The vibe I was getting is like this is like a special interest type video and not a shit post. Like he's being really genuine in that sense.
Yeah,
is that the vibe?
Is. Yes, very much so.
Okay. There's something I do kind of find genuinely, I don't know how to phrase it, like charming in like a really genuine sense of like, I'm trying to find a way to say the correct word without it feeling wrong. The autism side of the internet, because like
Cameron,
they just have like an interest in a strong idea.
Well, okay, so I will say that the video he put out 1 month ago is called Having Autism. So
I did, like I said, I never seen anything from him.
Well,
it's very much that this guy, and also his latest video came out 2 hours ago and says it is titled Nerissa Ravencroft mentioned my video during her live stream. And also she's the top reply under the Batman video. But I think this Batman video just like somehow caught a wave. Like the algorithm just grabbed him and threw him at everyone that watches Nerissa and was just like, here you go. And like everyone was just like, hell yeah, this guy is like really sweet, and he just wants Nerissa and Batman to work together, and that'd be really cool. Like everybody was just like, yeah. Like,
it always kind of brightens my day when I find these little pockets of just a person. Like you go on an art website and someone's like, here is Madame Foster if she was green. Posted 15 minutes later. Now here's if she was purple.
oh my god, I have an account like that I subscribe to, and it's the best worst choice I've ever made, because it made my entire like subscription feed on my main YouTube account unusable. But
I think I was there when you found him.
yeah, and that's exactly what that kind of content that this guy makes is. He's just like, he picks people that have subscribed to him at some point and grabs their username and then makes little like 5-second animations about them meeting Bowser and stuff.
Yeah, I was there for that. I loved that.
It's just this, I have no idea what this guy's channel even is or what it does, but I'm so here for it. It's my little weird part of the internet that I love finding, you know what I mean? But that's again, this is a similar vein where this guy's just like, he's just honest and genuine and he's real, and everybody's response was, hell yeah, brother. Like,
yeah, and just like dead ass. This is the kind of stuff I like seeing in general. Just like, I don't know, it's fun. It's good.
Seeing the fun and wholesome side of things.
Exactly. Oh man, that's probably my favorite thing that's happened in the past couple weeks, honestly. Like out of everything VTuber related, this guy is just like he's just the top. So go check out CG Anime Fan if you haven't yet, because that's
Oh my god,
like,
even he's watching Code Geass episode 38 review. Which also seems to be the only episode of Code Geass he's reviewing.
I do like that. Like he's made so many videos that have like 100 views or whatever, and then just this one video got 32,000 views. Like
episode 37, episode 38. I gotta share my thoughts. Episode 39. We're back to this.
Talk about it's interesting. Exactly. He has a video called "Why Mori Calliope Should Be in a Godfather Reboot." Like.
He has a video titled "Garfield, a Strong Protagonist."
Oh my god!
Which is just an interest. I'm sure he's right, but it's such a strong title. That's why.
Just there's every one of his videos is like this one's 2 minutes, this one's 5 minutes, this one's 8 minutes. Like I love it.
He's just sharing his thoughts. He's thinking about stuff, and it's just
every single brainwave. He's just like, let's make a video about that, and I admire that so much. As someone that has thrown away like hundreds of hours of footage of videos I fully edited because I was like, this sucks. Like, you know what I mean? I just sit there and I overthink shit to the point where I'm like, this is garbage, and I throw it away. And then I wake up the next day and I paint a sunrise and then I slash my canvas. Like,
but you know what? What he's doing. This is the type of content that YouTube was created for.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's exactly what this is. This guy just like brain dumps every thought he has, and I love it because he's just like occasionally he hits like a gem.
I want genuine, unadulterated humanity, as sincere and wholesome as we can help it.
Yes.
It's also, I would like to apologize. He has reviewed more episodes of Code Geass, though it's infrequent.
That's good.
I mischaracterized him as inconsistent. Perhaps flippant in his interest in Code Geass. He is interested in Code Geass. It's just that the other thoughts are getting ahead in the queue.
He's put out 5 videos in the past day. 6.
He has us beat.
That's amazing. Like, God, I wish I had that. That ability to just dump stuff out on the internet. Like, I just need to harness that a little bit more in my own life. I just need to stop thinking and start doing. You know what I mean? That's always been my problem.
He has another video that did slightly better 2 months ago with 1,000 views. Helping channels out, Takanashi Kiara.
There you go.
So he gave Kiara a shout out.
He had like a 1,200 view video about how like Kiara and Callie and Nerissa should have a doll line. I saw
they
that. They
actually should though. That's not a wrong thought.
Yeah. No,
that would
again
actually
like
sell.
Some of the videos get like 20 views, and you know maybe that's just like that one's just not resonating. But he gets big views sometimes.
He does have a few odder thoughts, like why Mori Calliope and Kiara should share a channel. I do think their channels should remain separate.
Yeah. Not every thought's gonna, like, again, not everything's gonna hit right, but every once in a while you have a gem that breaks through. So. I'm proud of this guy. I hope he keeps making content. He's really cool.
Same here. So. Treat him well, community.
Okay. Sorry. Carlos, I don't watch VTubers as it turns out anymore. I've given up. I just talk to the community now. It's fine. So, Carlos, what did you watch this week? 2 weeks, whatever. Time's an illusion.
I don't know. Just a couple of things I wanted to mention here. Nene Amano did a karaoke with an announcement. Big announcement was new outfit with new rigging on April 4th. Be looking forward to that. But the actual karaoke, she was singing songs exclusively from the top 100 or something from 2006.
Hell yes. What was popular in 2006?
a lot of songs about sex.
It was a horny year.
Yes.
Justin Timberlake's Sexy Back, High School Musical, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest.
Pirates of the Caribbean, you said.
It would. She would sing like 4 songs about whatever random lewd topic the song was about, and then it would be like one just regular rock song, and then it would be like 4 more lewd songs.
Most songs are about banging, as it turns out. That's kind of like how things go.
Yeah. It was a fun stream. I had a good time with it. Be looking forward to that outfit on April 4th. We didn't. We never ended up covering like the outfit that she got. Pretty recently, just a few weeks ago. It's a swimsuit. There's it's a little extreme. I'm curious what her next outfit is going to be like. But yeah, other stream I watched, Shiori, Flayon, and Bettel collabed together. They played Crime Simulator.
Real quick, Nene
Simulates crime.
Amano's new outfit is, yes.
This is just a fucking episode where we just go big boobs. Yeah, they're huge.
Listen, there's not even like big's not the right word. Enormous, gigantic, superfluous. Like bigger than her head each.
Yeah, there is some different skin toggles that she has for that too that makes things a little interesting.
She's
along
also,
with different poses.
She's using it to play Pokopia right now, so that's good. She's using it for good,
yes,
not evil.
No.
So that reminds me. Somebody posted on Reddit here like a couple of days ago or something. Like they just wanted to get like talk about like lewd tubers, and they used like Nene as a picture for it, and all of the comments were just like we're basically just saying, well, yeah, we know what her model is like, but none of us actually consider her a lewd tuber, despite what her model looks like most of the time.
She's not bad. She's just drawn that way.
She doesn't make lewd content. Like her model is obviously meant to be that way. She does it on purpose, but her content itself is normal. Like she doesn't do anything weird. I mean, unless she does ASMR that I don't know. Her ASMR doesn't really get that extreme either, honestly, but she does a lot of it.
Fair enough. Yeah, she's always just seemed like a really sweet person from like all the content I've seen of her. So, I mean, not that sweet people can't make lewd stuff, but you know what I mean. Like, I don't know that that's.
Sorry, I was scrolling through the Hololive subreddit to make sure there was nothing I was missing. One more clip shout out. Shiori and Callie playing golf. Have you seen this clip, boys?
No, I have not.
Isn't Shiori specifically mess with Mori Calliope and then tell her she loves her?
Shiori whispers, "I love you," and then hits Mori with a golf club, and then we hear a scream that I don't think I've ever heard Mori make before in my entire fucking life.
That is what it was. Yes, I do remember now. I knew there was. I had the elements; they were jumbled. So, yeah, it is a very, very good clip. It's very funny.
Oh God.
I have seen this clip before, but I didn't have the volume turned on when I watched it.
Yeah, you definitely want the volume on for this one.
Yeah, the volume is the point. That's the draw.
That is a banshee scream. That is actually frightening.
Oh man. But yeah, Speaking of Shiori, yeah, I watched her, Flayon, and Battle play Crime Simulator a little bit together. It's her hanging out with the boys. They're always such a fun time. The boys can never fight back, no matter how hard they try. Especially when it's Shiori. She just... You don't fight Shiori. She will win.
Mm-hmm.
She does have that way about her, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, sounds like in general, we didn't watch a lot of VTubers.
Yeah.
It's hard to be a fan right now. We're so busy. And the VTubers that we did watch are the ones we talked to for 3 hours the other day.
That was the most VTuber I watched that week.
Yeah. Like, it was very fun still.
Hey, we got a whole new generation of, potentially lewd tubers, depending on what website you're looking.
True. So at least we did that. And they seem
an
all
important
really
thing to note. When Pecora was trying to get to 500 viewers, she was using underhanded methods by zooming in on her breasts.
Pecora.
Desperate for 500 viewers.
Good Lord. All right, well,
so
thank you for
funny.
watching our podcast. We hope you enjoyed. Of course, there is no assurance of quality, nor is there an assurance of enjoyment, but, we do our best to provide what we can to the people that are just hungry for VTuber discussion.
Last week ran, so this week can trip and fucking die.
That's exactly right. Let's read some comments from our community of friends and fellows. Call Me Miss Kid said, moo. Jess Heater said, let's go finally. Eagle said, moo. Also good. Yeah, good. Some nerd named Rackdoom. Why am I being so mean to Cam? Cam, I'm sorry. I'm being a butthole to you. Rackdoom said that there was such fun and absolute honor. Another high point for the podcast. Exactly the kind of stuff we started the show to do. It's a huge goal. Yes, it was.
Well, that guy's cool and has sex all the time and doesn't live in a hotel.
Yes. SDE said, there's one good villainous manga, Observation Diary of Self-Contested Villainous. It was my fave manga for a while. And also said, does gushing over magical girls count as toxic Yuri? At one point, a character says, you two girls go in this box and don't come out until you are gay. And then it happens. So, yes. Yes, it does. Hazel says, moo. Double Barrel Shotgun says, music to my ears and moveless for my eyes. Ranson says, the long-awaited cow episode is here, and there's 4 of them? Yes, there were.
We were surprised too.
Shafo said, and this week on How I Met Your Udder.
I hadn't seen that one. Fuck.
Dobby has just posted 4 cow emojis, which I appreciate. Jess Eater said, I will die on a hill, but only the first season was good, and then it shot itself in the foot. I looked at the timestamp, and this was for the vending machine anime.
The vending machine diehard fans.
Said, my daughter is on TV, the blonde one. And that was Heidi. So that was Heidi's parent there. Thank you for stopping by. Very cool.
Thank you.
Cash said, oh dear God, there's 4 of them. Everyone scatter. Also, the Sing to Moo opening was adorable. I tricked them into doing that and didn't tell them what it was for. But I already had that in my mind. Silverchip said, that was such a fun watch. It was great seeing all the Cow Lab girls on the podcast. Really nice off-the-cuff vibe, and everyone had their moment to shine. Hearing a bit more and behind-the-scenes context made it even better, too. Having the story behind Forklift Daddy somehow makes the shirt and mug even more iconic now. Don't forget to go to Alicia's store. I'll try and link it down below, and you can get yourself your own Forklift Daddy mug and or t-shirt. Alicia being the creative drive that gets things moving is no surprise at all. This cowgirl will take any idea that feels too good not to exist and immediately turn it into something real. Honestly, we could all take a page from that. Really hope to see them back on here again sometime, and of course, looking forward to more Cow Lab chaos in general. Cameron, you were saying.
Hell yeah. I don't even remember what I was saying. Moo.
Moo. Illusion. Oh, wait, we'll get back to that one. That one's fun. Gaming Dreamer said, what is this manga she talked about? It was Marmalade Boy. And he said, oh, I was reading Mermaid Boy for no reason. Because he didn't understand
Mermaid.
what she had said.
Mermaid Boy and Barnacle Man.
All right. And then finally, Heidi Heider said, thanks for having us spill the milk with y'all. It was a pleasure. Ushime Momoka said, moo, thank you again. It was such a blast. Alicia Delantano said, thank you so much for having us. So much for having us. And Aishu Shimaro said, thank you so much for having us. It was really fun talking with you. And I would like to, again, thank all of the girls from the Cow Lab. It was great. It was an honor for us, and we all had so much fun talking to you. And now I have to address a comment that came in this week from someone named Illusion, who left a comment on episode 87 of the podcast.
I know.
and said, how the hell did I even get here, bro? I fell asleep listening to jazz, and I wake up an hour and 12 minutes into this video. And then he followed up the comment later with another comment that said, not complaining, though. Like,
I'm glad you like it. Sorry to interrupt your jazz, my friend. Sleep tight, buddy.
I don't know how we got auto played, but that's really fucking funny. I'm guessing you watch VTubers is how that works.
That's all I'm going to say. It actually says more about him than us.
Yeah, really. That's the funny thing. But yes. Either way.
Episode 85 from a year ago.
87, episode 87. Eating
87.
jerky while the world explodes is the name of the episode.
Jesus Christ.
That was the one where Cameron bought all that fucking jerky.
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
1 year ago at some point.
Here we go. YouTube does that. They resurface videos after a year to see how they do on the second run sometimes.
Our content isn't exactly evergreen, but rock on.
Yeah, like that happened with one of my videos that I made on my personal channel. Like it sat at like 400 views for a year straight, and then on the 1 year anniversary, it popped to like, I think it was like 2,500 in like a week. Because
Yeah,
of, like, YouTube just resurfaced it and was just like, look at this, and then everybody started watching it. So
I think the episode where we talk about how excited we are for Gura's 2.0 model hasn't exactly aged well.
it's nice to remember sometimes.
We are in a type of content that is very, very in the right now.
Yes, very.
You
We
must
do
watch
news.
it now.
We do news about content other people make. Nothing about what we do will last. We will be forgotten. If you would like to leave a comment down below, do it.
You can join us. All right, let's
all be forgotten together.
Otherwise, you can also go to odamerch.shop to buy a shirt or a mug or whatever, a tumbler. I think we sell those too, based on our podcast or on just the original designs that Carlos does. Some of them are really cool, and the rest are very cool. Leave us comments down below. We'll read them on the podcast. If we think they're funny. If we think that they're not funny because you're being mean to us, we'll ignore them. So there. You want updates in the meantime, check out the Twitter. It is at SuperChatsPod. I usually don't post. We also have Blue Sky. Same. It's SuperChatsPod at Bisky or whatever. You want to chat with us? Join the Discord. That's really the best way to keep up with us. We'll sit and talk to you about VTubers in the Discord. We do it pretty frequently at this point. So, audio versions of the podcast are on Apple Podcasts and Spotify as well as on YouTube. Please review us so the algorithm likes us. We always like those 5-star reviews, and share us around if you like. We love meeting new people. Show them the collab. The collab was something that I was proud enough about that I posted it in like 5 different places. I even put it on Reddit, and that place is
Promotion.
Yeah. All right, birthdays. I'm doing 2 weeks of birthdays, and then we're going to get out of here. Do you guys have anything you want to say before I jump into those?
I love cake.
I also love cake.
I also love cake and Mountain Dew.
Let's go.
Mountain Dew cake.
Birthdays, March 27th. Happy birthday to Michi Mochi Evie. March 28th, happy birthday to Sarah Luceria. March 28th, happy birthday as well to Fifi. March 31st, happy birthday to Kumi. March 31st as well, happy birthday to Nina Saotome. April 1st, happy birthday to Booby. April 1st as well, happy birthday to Fujikura Uruka. F you. April 2nd, happy birthday to Shiranui Flair. April 3rd, happy birthday to Shy Fruits. April 4th, happy birthday to Maury Calliope.
Yeah.
April 5th, happy birthday to Daisy Dandelion. I miss you. And April 8th, happy birthday to Octavio.
By the way, Daisy has posted recently saying like, "Hey, she kind of apologized for not really being around." Which,
Oh, if there's
I mean,
reasons for it, it's fine. I get it. Like,
I just hope that she's all right. But
yeah, she said she was okay. I believe is basically the gist of what she said whenever she did post.
but yeah, she's responded and said I'm still around,
Which is good. But I do miss her. I like Daisy. She's a very sparkling personality. Okay, that's the birthdays. That's the podcast. We'll see you next time.
See you next week when you guest star.
See ya.